Hi. So up to this point, we have this isosceles triangle. We know that segment PA is congruent to segment PB. I'll mark that. We also know that we could draw an auxiliary line. We'll draw that. We said we would draw an angle bisector from P down to segment AB. And when we draw this auxiliary line, we're going to say that it's an angle bisector. So this angle is congruent to this angle. And finally, we know that this segment PQ is congruent to itself. It's a common side, common to both triangles on the left and on the right. It's also what we call the reflexive property, not reflective, but the reflexive property. So here I have one side is congruent to another side of the two triangles. I have one angle that is congruent to another angle. And I have the side here is congruent to the side to itself. I want to write that out in steps. First, we have that segment PA is congruent to segment PB. Why? Because it was given. We're given that we had a isosceles triangle. Second thing is we have that angle BPQ is congruent to angle APQ. Why? Because we drew an auxiliary line, auxiliary line, and we defined it as being an angle bisector, which means that the two angles have to be congruent. And the third thing we said was that a side PQ is congruent to itself. Why? Because it's a common side, or you could say the reflexive property, not reflective, it's reflexive property. And if you want to say reflexive property, you can where did I learn to spell property? Or you could just say common side. Now this is a side, this was the angle, this was in between the two sides. So we have two sides and the angle in between. So since we have this information, we could say the triangle BPQ is congruent to triangle APQ. And what reason do we have for that? Well, we have proved the side angle side triangle congruence theorem, and you can use this shorthand if you want. We've proved that. So these two are congruent. What we're trying to show in this example is that angle A is congruent to angle B, and we can do that at this step. But what is our reason for this step? What allows us to say that these two angles are congruent? Some of you said earlier that you knew what you knew about triangles, congruent, isosceles triangles is that the base angles are congruent. Well, we've asserted that. We've made a conjecture that that's true, and here we're proving it. What reason do we have at this point to say that these two angles are congruent? And I'm going to say it is that the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. CPCTC for short. If you want to write it out, you can. I'm just going to use the abbreviation. After you prove the triangles are congruent using a shortcut, then we can say that since the triangles are congruent, we know that we proved this from day one in this unit, that the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles are congruent. Therefore, angle A and angle B are congruent. Good luck and success.